Alright, Noxil, you found yourself on a merchant ship heading its way to Marambay. You're gonna start looking for your brother. The beginning of
Okay.
your journey, pretty smooth sailing. It's gonna take about a day and a half to get to the city from your island. First day goes pretty good. You meet some of the people there, like talk to the captain, and you tell him your story, and he sympathizes and wishes you luck.
What's the captain's name? Or
Captain's
is it
name,
unimportant?
it's not really important, to be honest. I didn't make it up yet. But either way, not that shitty video. Alright, so on about halfway through your second day, you can see the city from here. You know that the city is constructing a new military outpost, a tower, sister tower to the tower in Port Peninsula. They are building it to give themselves a stronger military foothold in Marambay, since it is so close to the rival island of Shirak, which you know that the Mad King, aka the Salt King, lives. It's kind of like a new barrier and defense between the two to kind of keep him from waging war. But you can see it being built. From what you're told, it's halfway done, and this thing, by your guess, estimates between 150 to 200 feet tall already. And it is very wide, and it's just gargantuan. You've never seen anything like this. It'd probably be cool to see it up close. As you start heading in, the skies are starting to dark. Kind of early for the day. And some of the sailors on board let everybody know, hey, there is a ginormous thunderstorm rolling in. We're probably going to have to batten down the hatches because we're not going to make it to the port in time for it to be done and over with. So it's going to be kind of a scramble to get the port and get everybody off. So they'll let you know you need to prepare for a very bumpy ride.
Okay. What? So like it's gonna be a bumpy ride. You said like we're gonna have some big waves and stuff like that. And we're all going underneath the first layer of the ship, like to like a holding area or something.
Yes. So you're kind of in like the general area where the goods are.
Gotcha. I would like to. Is there any alcohol on the ship?
You could probably find some alcohol.
Okay. If possible, I would like to find some alcohol. Just take like a swig of alcohol, and then I want to take some of my rope and tie it to my hand and to a part of the ship that's, safe. Not safe, but like not moving, I guess is the right thing to say. That's not detachable, I guess.
And a lot of what's down there is like crates of goods.
Ah, never mind then. So I look around, can't really find anything cool. So I'm like, screw it. All right, so I guess I'm down there with everybody, just kind of chilling, bracing myself.
Okay. A little time goes on. You can start feeling the storm come in. The thunder's very loud. Lightning's hitting the water near you. It's pretty crazy. You yourself haven't really been on the waters much at all, and this is a totally new experience, and it is frightening.
Am I starting to get a little nauseous from it?
I mean, would your character get seasick from it?
I mean, he's never really been to sea before, so I don't know.
Roll me just like a regular Constitution check. So just D20 plus your con.
It would be a dirty 20.
Okay, you're fine.
All right, cool.
Just sitting there, still thinking about your brother, and the ship comes to a grinding halt. It sounds like just a crunching of wood and just the abrupt stop, and all the things start flying around. You scoot forward a bit. Everybody seems to be alright, but it feels like you guys might have grounded. But you still hear the storm above you, and the boat's still kind of rocking left or right, but I don't know what's going on. And you hear yelling up top. Would you like to try to hear what they're saying, or
Yeah, I'd like to try to hear what they're saying
make
if
a
possible.
perception check?
It's gonna be 17.
You hear a lot of order shouting, people saying, we hit a reef or a sandbar, what's going on. The captain's just trying to get everybody to get moving. They seem to not know what's caused the stop. There's a little water coming in on the side. You see a couple of gentlemen with boards come up and start trying to get the holes, but there's nothing that means like the ship's gonna sink, but it's very odd.
I'd like to try to help board up the ship if possible.
The guys on there got it pretty covered.
Okay, cool. Dang, I was gonna try to sneak a peek through the little things. Is it still possible for me to try to take a sneak peek through, maybe outside, maybe
I mean, there's portholes.
stealth my way up to the...
There's portholes.
Okay,
you
can I take a
through.
look outside and
make
see what's going
a
on?
perception check.
That's gonna be a 15.
You look out. You're still in open water. From this angle, you can't really see any of the shore. You still see the waves coming over and crashing, and the thunder going, and you swear you see something in the water moving about. Could be, I don't know. You've heard of animals living in the water, but you don't really know.
Is there anyone by me?
Yeah, there's quite a few people down there.
I turn to whoever's closest, and I turn to him, and sorry, gotta get into my voice here.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, so you guys see what's out there?
One of the guys is carrying some planks. Yeah, we see. It's a fucking storm out there. Yeah, I know.
No. There's something moving in the water.
Yeah, there's fish and other stuff. Like, what does it look like?
Hey, what does it look like, DM?
You really don't know.
Okay, did it look like it was like a tentacle type thing, or did it look long? That's basically my question. Was it long,
Yes,
short,
it
or
looked
was
like it was fairly large.
It looked like really, like, large. I mean, I know I'm a goblin, and that's not really a good descriptor because everything's fucking large. But it looked large.
I don't know, man. I've got to get these. Just stay in here. You'll be fine. And he runs off.
What race is he, by the way?
I was just a human.
Damn. Okay. I was getting ready to be like, I don't trust him. Does it look like everybody, like all of the workers, are rushed?
Yeah, they're like trying to get this ship moving. They want to get to port.
It doesn't look like they're. It doesn't look like they're.
Nobody,
out about
nobody
what's
down
going
here is
on.
like losing their shit.
Gotcha. Okay. I would like to potentially get up onto the main deck, if I can sneak past.
I mean,
Can I roll for stealth to get up there, or can I just walk up there?
you can do either or.
I'm gonna try to just walk up there.
Okay. I mean, it's open. Like, there's people going in, up and down, but it's not like it's a ton of people blocking the doorway.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna move up to the front and try to see if I can see out in the horizon, or see like how bad the storm is and all that.
It is pouring. Like, you are immediately drenched. It's just, it's chaos up there. The waves are almost coming over the boat entirely, and you see bigger waves around you. The center of the storm hasn't hit you yet, but it's close. There's a lot of lightning.
Is the sky just like typical, like gray for like a storm, or is it like a certain color?
It's black.
Ooh. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a nature check to see if I can tell if this is actually a real like nature-made storm, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be a 22.
22.
Or no, sorry, 21. I can't count.
21.
21.
You've not yourself experienced something this of this magnitude. It's not totally unheard of, but what catches you is there is a ton of lightning.
Like almost too much lightning.
Probably. Like you've never seen like the whole saying, lightning never strikes the same place twice. Like damn well near some parts are getting fucked up. Like it seems like the center of the storm has got this massive charge of energy that is moving through.
Can I make out where the captain is?
Yeah, he's up top on the with the gentleman who steers. I don't know if there's
The helmsman.
yeah, helmsman. There you go.
Can I try to go up there and talk to them?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk up there and say,
Hey, Captain, what do you need me to do? How
He's-
can I help you?
He's shouting orders to places. You little one. Do you have any experience on a boat?
No, but I'm nimble, tiny, and kind of good with a bow.
I don't think this helps much here. Stay out the way. It'd probably be the best.
All right, I guess.
And he's just going back to shouting orders. He's trying to get this shit moving, and it's not.
okay. Alright. I'll just let you continue then.
So it's you guys are chilling there for a while, and the storm's moving closer and closer and closer. And you hear one of the sailors go, "Captain, something under the water!" And you just see his ass get yoinked. He's gone. He's fucking
That's kind of
disappeared.
what I was talking about. All right, good to know.
And the captain calls for arms. So you see them pull out pistols and short swords
Okay.
and looking around. And he yells at you, "Get downstairs."
Can I get to the steps but kind of pull out my bow as well and kind of like peek out?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna start going downstairs and then just kind of peek out with my bow.
Yeah, and everybody's kind of looking, but not going where that guy was pulled, and you're looking around, and people are, whispering and mumbling, like, what is it? What is it? Kraken? I don't think it is. What's going on? And give me a perception check.
16?
You're scanning around, looking, and everybody else is, and you look where the gentleman had got in, and you see a hand come up, and it like grabs the side of the boat.
I'm sorry, a hand?
A
Like
hand.
like a physical hand, not like a claw or anything
No,
like
a
that. Like
hand.
oh.
It grabs it, and it starts to pull itself up, and this grotesque face comes up and looks dead in your eyes.
Dead in my eyes. Does it look like it's angry?
It looks like it knows where you're at.
Awesome. Do I see anybody doing anything?
No one sees him. He's like just barely peeking up over the side of the boat.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and yell out. What side of the boat is this?
In nautical terms, don't know. It's the right side of the boat.
Okay. I'm gonna yell out to the right because I probably don't know nautical terms. Let's be honest. So.
To the right.
A couple people
then
look, and then you just see an arrow hit the back of a guy that turned. He flops on the floor.
I'm just gonna go downstairs. I'm causing more harm than good at this point.
Alright, as you're going to turn around and notice the situation, like, oh shit, I don't know what's going on. From the other side of the boat, you hear a man yell, and there's this bloated, wet amalgamation of what looks like a person, just a sword through a guy. And you look back at the other guy that you seen come up, and he's just this nasty body just lifting itself up. And more come up on the sides of the ship. What are you doing?
Are all the soldiers trying to fight right now?
They're kind of caught off guard at the moment.
Are they coming up and they're killing people, yeah?
Oh, yes.
They're coming up and killing people.
They've got the jump on quite a few of them already.
Do I see any way off of the boat? Like any, like, lifeboats or anything like that?
I don't even know where a lifeboat would be on a boat. I don't know.
On the side.
I would assume there's probably like a boat or two on the side.
But there's a really bad storm, so it might be a bad idea. Okay, give me a second here. Keeping my bow at the ready, I'm gonna try to yell out to one.
Hey, what's the word? Parlay.
And one of the
monsters,
creatures.
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
9.
It looks at you, pulls the sword out the guy, grabs the guy, tosses him in the water.
Well, that was a real good parlay. So on that note,
Can I run downstairs? Like, just book it downstairs?
Sure.
Cool, I'm gonna book it downstairs, and while I'm going down, I'm gonna, you know, kind of let everyone know.
hey, there's some creepy guys up there. Yeah, some like sea guys. They're not great. They're killing people. So, do we have any fire?
And a couple of the gentlemen down there, like, looking at you like, what the fuck is this little goblin talking about? Like, bad people? What? Like, what's going on up there?
Listen. Like, I'm gonna need fire. Like, fire. Like, burny things. You know what I'm talking about?
We've got some gunpowder for the cannons, but what?
Gunpowder. Okay.
And as you're having this conversation, you hear the captain up top realize what's going on and start shouting different orders. And you hear a couple of guns go off. Seems like they're probably starting to fight now.
Okay.
All right. Can I just get some gunpowder then? I don't know how much can I put in like a small jar? Like, is there a bottle of like alcohol or something that I can maybe use some form, something that I could set on fire?
Alright, so the guy you're talking to hears the captain shout and looks at you. He's like, I don't know, look for some stuff. And then the heads up, gun drawn. So you're in a merchant ship. Probably something around.
Hey, merchants, who's got something fiery?
You asking the cargo?
Oh, I thought there were merchants on the ship.
Mm-mm,
I'm
it's just
sorry,
a...
I misunderstood. Okay, yeah, I'm talking to myself then. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright,
Who's got something
if you're looking
fiery
for some stuff,
Nox?
make an investigation check.
10?
Say 10?
Yes.
It takes a little bit, you know, some leathers, clothing, pelts, and I need some, you find some ceramic jars. Or vases, I would say. And the cannons are out in the open. You see the, you know, the stuff next to it, like the gunpowder, the cannonballs,
Yeah.
the jazz.
Okay.
So you're gonna try to quickly make a grenade.
Kind of. Let me kind of explain where I'm going with this here. Do I see any alcohol while I'm going through that stuff? Like any bottles of alcohol?
I mean, besides like the rum you found when you first took a couple swigs, there isn't really like grain alcohol chilling.
Is there still rum?
I mean, the rum you got off a guy.
Is there any left? Is my point.
Sure, there's a little bit.
Okay, so what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to take my traveler's clothes and start ripping them.
Okay.
Like not the clothes, the traveler's clothes, and start ripping them up. And I'm going to take some gunpowder and put them into the traveler's clothes. Then what I'm going to do... Oh, I have nothing to light a fire. Shoot. Do I see a torch anywhere?
There's a couple of lanterns.
That'll work. Okay, so I'm going to start stuffing these. I'm probably going to try to get like two or three good, hand-sized bags of gunpowder in these cloths that I'm making and tie them up.
Okay.
Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them next to the steps that came down.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide behind one of the boxes with a lantern and dip one of my arrows into the remaining realm and get ready to put it into the lantern if needed to light it on fire.
Okay. All right. Roll me the general dex check. D20 plus your dex modifier.
That's going to be a 18.
All right. You, with the kind of short amount of time, make. Roll me a D6.
Hold on, let me find my D6. 4.
You make 4 of these little things. Little baggies. And you set them up and you get. I'm guessing you try and get in the cover.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check.
Oh,
See how well you hide.
my love. 22.
You hide yourself. You feel pretty well inside some of the crates and whatnot, and you got your little bags chilling. The fighting is getting just louder
bags
and
by the
louder,
steps.
and you hear more gunshots, and you still hear the captain yelling. You hear this like gurgling noise, maybe from the things.
Okay.
No one seems to come down the stairs yet.
Does the fighting is getting louder, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Does it seem like more things are coming to the fight?
Seems
From what I can tell.
probably more, yeah, I would say on both sides. Like you've got more guys up there shooting off their hand cannons and whatnot. Their pistolas.
Cool. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check one of those boxes again and see if I just see any traveler's clothes that aren't ripped up that I
Yeah,
didn't
when you,
use.
when you first, I mean, when you first were looking around, you found like there was clothes. You have to go to the baby gap section, but you can find something.
Right, but I can find some. Cool. I'm gonna take some just to replace the ones that
Instead
I
of
just totally
ripping the
ripped
ones
up.
you found that you ripped yours, then replace.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm not the smartest, okay?
Mhm.
My intelligence is only a 10.
what's your passive
but I'm gonna
perception?
take them. Oh, passive perception is 14. Yeah, 14.
Oh, I don't remember how this works. I think meat speeds. And you met it. So
Yeah, it goes to the player.
So you're sitting there chilling. You hear a slight squeaky sound.
Squeaky like animal or squeaky like
Like a hinge.
boat? Ooh, is it behind me?
You,
Where is it coming from?
make another perception check. Because you're hiding.
19.
You pretty sure it came from your left side. Then you hear another squeak. There's your other side. Another squeak. Behind you.
Are they getting closer?
You just...
Or is it just squeaking?
You're just squeaking. You just hear the hinge.
Okay. Can I see where the hinges are? Can I see what's making the squeaking, I guess? Is it... Because if it's in dark, I have dark vision, but I don't think that would work because it is already light inside.
Where the port are in my head. I would say no. Because there's a lot of stuff down there, kind of blocking them from straight direct view from where you're at. Because I'm assuming you're like in the middle of of all the stuff that have direct line of
probably.
sight on it?
Probably.
Let's say no, you really don't have direct eyes on it.
Do I hear anything else or just the squeaks?
Just heard the
Like no
squeak.
foot?
No footfalls. And as you're sitting there a couple seconds, you hear stuff being jangled around. Things falling.
Things are falling.
Yeah.
Like into water?
Say that
or-
again?
Are they falling into water or are they falling
No, like
stuff?
they're falling onto the floor.
Awesome.
And you hear some more. And you look to your right a little bit. And you see this tentacle.
Tentacle. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it attached to anything?
More
Or does it go out?
tentacle. And you look. You can only see like probably about a foot of it.
Right.
And then as it comes more into your view, you see it kind of going through all the goods and stuff, kind of like feeling. And as the tentacle is starting to get longer and longer, you see there's pieces missing of it. There's chunks of tentacle flesh missing. And you smell this rotten fish odor. And you hear some more stuff fall to your side on your left. You see another tentacle come over.
So it look like they're trying to go through stuff?
It seems like they're trying to feel around. They're knocking a lot of the goods over.
Okay. So, do I have? I'm sorry. Did I get the stuff by the door, like the little bags by the door?
Yes,
Or by
they're-
the
it's all,
stairs?
you're all set up.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. What I'm gonna do is, how's the ceiling look? Is it anything hanging from the ceiling?
I'm
this
lanterns,
stuff-
but that's about it.
Lanterns, but that's about it. Anything that could support my weight?
I'd say, yeah. There's probably. I'd say there's a net holding some goods up top. They're kind
Awesome.
of trying to use all the space.
I am going to try to climb across the net, like jump up, grab the net, and try to like scroll across it to avoid the tentacles and get close to my bags.
Cool.
My bad.
Give me acrobatics check.
Yeah. Oof, 9.
You go to jump up, and your foot catches in the stuff you were hiding in, and you kind of just go, "Ugh," and fall straight forward. The tentacles kind of notice, but they start moving towards you slowly. Like they kind of notice you're there, but they don't. They're not directly beelining it for you.
Okay. And I still hear fighting, correct?
Yeah.
Is there a tentacle in the way of where the steps are?
No.
I'm gonna start heading that way, try to make it up there. Up to the steps.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You can get there in time. When you do hit the floor and start running, the tentacles notice and start moving a little bit quicker to you, but they don't move very fast. You can get to the
Yeah.
steps in time.
I'm gonna take the one of the bags, throw it towards the tentacle, or towards the tentacles, I guess, because they're all kind of cluttered together now. I'm assuming, or kind of similar.
You have to go for one or the other.
Gotcha. There's one in the middle, one on the left, one on the right.
You only see the one on the left and the right. You only see
Perfect. I'm going to throw one of the bags at the one on the right,
two. Mhm.
and I don't have the lantern, do I? Because I didn't put it on me. I left it at that place. Never mind. I'm gonna just run out.
Okay. As you run up, you see a dozen of these undead sea people, you're assuming, and just corpses of dead sailors. The captain is up top fighting this larger undead sea person and is struggling.
Is anything near me right now? Do they notice me? Are they coming after me?
Not yet.
Okay. Can I make a stealth check to try to sneak up on the thing that's fighting the captain?
Sure.
A 17.
You think you might be sneaky? You start moving up.
Okay. So I'm moving up. How far away am I from them?
Probably about 15 feet. Because it's kind of that area's right above where you came from. So you'd have to go around the corner and up some stairs.
Okay. So did I go around the corner and I'm starting to head up the stairs?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing I can, like, the only thing that's in my way between me and the captain is that one? There's nothing else up
Yeah,
in
there's
this
no
part?
one like on the
Or-
stairs like fighting you.
Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to notch an arrow and shoot it at the thing fighting the captain.
Okay. Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Do I get advantage because of stealth?
No.
Okay. A 15?
15 just hits.
Okay. Let me see. Sorry, it's been too long since I've actually shot a longbow before. Jeez. 8 plus 3. Um, 7 points of damage.
Okay. The arrow hits him right in his calf muscle. It kind of goes damn well straight through. Doesn't seem too phased by it, but he does turn and look at you. But then it goes right back to fighting the captain.
Okay. Then I'm
There's
going
also a dead helmsman just chilling on them.
Dead helmsman just chilling.
He's just like body slumped over.
How far away are we from the coast?
Quite a ways.
Quite a ways. So like I probably can't see it with the rain and everything.
By now, no.
Does the captain look like he's in trouble?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I can actually do anything else, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Oh, I had a tinderbox this whole fucking time. Sorry for swearing. I just realized I could. What am I doing? I could have oh man. Oh. Okay. No big deal. I also had a torch on me because, you know, why would I look at my own character sheet? That's stupid.
Is it 20
yeah,
hit?
that's all I can do. A 20 hit me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're sitting there, it's kind of like, what am I doing? What do I do? Just a spear comes and gets you right in the side of the ribcage. Goes right into the floor. You take... Take 3 damage from the spear as this grotesque ghoul is looking at you, trying to stab you.
Alright, so I'm at 9. Alright. Is that all that happens to me?
That's all he does right now. It's your go.
There's still one attacking the captain, yeah, and one now attacking me. I'm assuming, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And the spear is through my rib?
No, it went like cut the side of your rib.
Gotcha, but it's not in me right now.
No, it's not currently.
Is he within striking distance of me?
He is.
And what does he look? Is he like a race that's undead?
I mean, if you want to take your action, get a good look at him.
No, not really. I am going to. Here. Ah, okay. I know what I'm gonna do. So he's in within melee range. Is what you're saying?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, cool. I'm going to try to swing my hand axe at his leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll for an attack, I assume.
Yep, good.
14?
14 hits.
Sorry, go back to 6. It is... Ooh, 6!
Total.
6. I don't get any pluses to that.
Oh. Well, you clean take off a fucking leg. You hit him right at the kneecap, and it's just like nasty, fucking bloated leg just whoop, flops off into the ocean. He's sitting there and he kind of stumbles a little bit. He's leaning on the spear.
He's leaning on the spear now.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a bonus action to disengage
Okay.
with my nimble escape, and I'm gonna disengage. And how many more of them do I see? Just a bunch.
There's quite a few.
Quite a few. Okay.
More than one, less than 100.
Gotcha. I'm gonna disengage and kind of try to run up by where the captain is, but not close enough to where they can hit me. The
Okay.
guy who's fighting the captain. Kind of like get behind him, I guess. Kind of flank him.
Yeah.
So I run up there.
Alright, and he sees you come up, and he kind of turns. So you're not within melee range of him?
Correct.
He's gonna pull a dagger out and throw it at you. And as he goes to throw, the captain parries the sword and hits the dagger down to the ground. He doesn't get to throw it.
Yay!
Critically
Captain.
failed.
Yay! When the DM laughs, it's either really good or really bad.
Alright. Let's see. I'm kind of doing initiative just in thematic order instead of rolling for it. I'll say it's your turn now.
Sure. He's facing me now, correct? He's not facing
He's kind of like
kind of-
his left is to you and his right is to the other guy. Like he's has his arms extended out at both of you. That makes sense?
Yeah. Talking is not an action, correct?
No. Not unless you have a conversation. Like you can yell something.
How far away is the dead helmsman?
Like feet from them.
So if I get close enough, I'm gonna be within melee range.
Dead as in he's dead, not undead.
I'm aware.
Okay. I thought, yeah. He's just...
So yes, it would be in melee range if I went to that
yeah,
dead
you would
helmsman.
you would have to get in the melee range with the
That's
bigger
not
undead
ideal.
guy.
The undead guy who I chopped the leg off is still trying to come after me.
From here, you don't really see him.
Cool. I'm gonna notch an arrow and attack the thing that is attacking me and the captain.
What?
That is a nat 20.
Jesus. Okay. For sure hits.
I lovely goblin dice. I'm so happy. Let's see. For 9 points of damage.
Hit. I mean, yeah, good job. Yeah. So you knock an arrow and shoot at him right in his eye socket. The one that actually had an eyeball in it.
Yay!
And it
Now
just
he
squishes and pops.
theoretically he can't see. He probably can
His,
still
head,
see.
his
But
fucking head goes back, and yeah, it was a good shot.
that was the best thing I'll do in this campaign. And no one's around
It's
to
gonna
see it.
go. It's gonna go to the captain. He's gonna try to swing, and misses. He goes to
Oh,
strike at him, and just the guy just slowly dodges out the way of the new head.
that's surprising that he's able to dodge.
Have the big undead guy is going to attack Captain. hit.
Oh,
8 damage. And just parries the captain's sword. Fucking gets him right in like the upper chest area, like where the shoulder's at almost. Fucking right in and out. Captain's looking hurt.
Kevin's looking hurt.
Captain's looking hurt. And, actually, this guy is gonna attack the captain again. Multiple attack.
Great.
Oh. That's a 19. Natural.
Well,
Let's see. Maybe he'll roll low on the damage dice. No.
he won't. He won't.
4 plus 3, 7. Captain's fucking hanging there by a thread. So like, big undead guy gets another stab right in like the abdomen, lower abdomen.
So basically,
out.
he's basically
just-
dead.
Captain's sitting there, kind of stunned back. He's still fighting his last breath. It is now your turn.
It's now my turn.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is no longer looking at me, correct?
Correct.
Oh. All right. I'm going to use my rope to try to lasso him. And, like not the captain, the thing attacking him.
I'll let you do that.
What do you want me to
Just roll an
do for
attack
that?
roll. Just a straight attack roll.
Straight attack roll without any
Yeah, just
thing?
roll d20.
17.
17 will get him. Throw it around him and pull on it a bit, and I guess he would essentially be grappled by you.
Yeah, he's kind of tied up. And now what I'm going to do was that a full action?
That was your
Or is
action.
that full action? So I can't like tie it the other end off to something.
No. You're kind of just
Okay.
holding on.
That's fine. Okay, if I'm holding on, hold on. If I'm holding on, I can still use nimble escape to leave. What is it? To disengage, right?
Mm-hmm.
To disengage or a hide action is a bonus action on each of my turns. So, holding onto the rope, I'm gonna jump over the side of the boat.
Okay. I'll allow you to do that.
I'm assuming I have to make an acrobatics check to see if I can actually hold on, or does that be a strength check?
No, he's gonna... I'm gonna have him roll a strength saving throw. 15 plus 4, 19. You jump off and come down, but
He doesn't. Move.
he doesn't go with you. Like, you're just
Hanging there now.
hanging
just
there. Like, like you're holding the
Sorry for the
rope with your
swearing, by the
feet,
way.
with your feet just like on the side of the boat. You're pulling. It's like, so it's not supposed to go this way.
Man, if
supposed
only
to
I
come with
weighed
me.
more.
Yeah. Alright, so your turn.
No, that was my turn. So. Can I yell while I did that?
Yeah, sure.
Captain, turn the ship!
Captain's turn. I'm gonna take a swing at this guy. I'm gonna give him
Doesn't
an
listen to me,
advantage.
that's fine.
That is good. Oh my!
Did he miss?
Captain's just there. You don't see it, but hear him like grunt. He went to swing, and then sound. I don't know if you heard that.
Okay, I did. He fell. Something fell.
What happened? I need you to make. We're gonna do. Roll me a strength check. So 20 plus your strength.
3.
Oh my god. So he rolled a 5. Plus 3 is 7. So you start getting pulled up, and you get pulled up, and you're kind of piston kind of at an angle towards him, and he pulls you kind of up, and you can see over now. Captain's dead on the floor, and this guy's holding the rope and pulling you up. You're not fully over the railing, but you're on the other side, holding on. And then to your right, you see a crawling dead man with a missing leg coming at you.
Okay. Okay.
Your turn.
Cool. What's beneath me right now?
As in part of the ship?
Nope. As in, like, if I'm over the edge, I'm assuming just water.
You want to actively look?
Not
Yours-
necessarily.
You assume it's just water underneath you?
I'm assuming it's water. So, alright, this is gonna be weird, and you can tell me no. But I'm gonna try to kick off of the boat, let going of my rope to fly kind of backwards, and try to get into the water, like try to dive into the water.
Okay, that's easy enough. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, nat
you-
20.
Yeah, you fucking
23 total.
like a diver. You used to let go. You look at the two undead guys.
On my way down, I'm giving the middle finger. Just,
And
ah.
as you're jumping off and getting close to the water, you see something moving underneath there.
Yay, I'm gonna die.
Dive straight into the water. And you're down there and you're looking around. The bubbles going up above you. And you see this ginormous, looks like an octopus, but like giant
like a kraken.
chunks missing. Like it's just like you don't even know how this thing's held together.
Okay.
And then you see a little eye, like right dead at you.
Okay. It's looking directly at me, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oof, oof, oof. Well, this has been a fun campaign. I feel like this is where I die immediately, and we didn't even get started. So, if that's the case, is there any current in the water right now? Anything going on?
I mean,
It's
it's
a storm, so I'm assuming something.
well, the storms only kind of mess with the top of the water. Like you're far
Mhm.
enough down where it's not like throwing you around.
Okay.
And also, as you're sitting there looking at this thing, you're seeing more and more of these undead figures climbing up to the top of the boat.
Coming up to the top of the boat.
Hmm.
Awesome. If that's the case, they seem really interested in the boat, so I'm gonna try to swim away from the boat.
Okay, so you don't have a swim speed, do you?
I
Half your
do
movement.
not. Yeah, I do not.
Okay.
So I can go 15 feet.
So as
I'm gonna
you
try to get away.
you start to move, start swimming. You're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Okay, we can
You-
swear. Good. Oof.
Yeah, I don't care. So you come around and you're swimming. You're like, I gotta go. This is crazy. Feel something grab your leg, and you look back, and there's a tentacle suction down to you. Make a strength check with disadvantage.
I rolled the same for both. 11.
12. Starts.
Well,
It rolls.
this has been fun. Hold on,
Starts-
hold on. I need to message the guys.
No, hold. No. Hold on. No. Hold on. No.
I just want to say, well, I'm dead.
No. So it starts. You're pulling against it. It seems like it got you right at the edge of its reach, so it's kind of like, you know, pulling you back a little bit. But it's got a hold of you. You haven't moved anywhere.
Can I swing my hand axe at it?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna try to swing my hand axe at it. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's a 2. Oh wait,
No.
+2 to hit, so that's a 4.
No, so you go to swing in the heaviness of the water and at the form of the tentacles kind of squishy, so it kind of just deforms with it, and doesn't seem like it did anything. You move 15 more feet closer to it.
So I just keep moving towards it.
Yeah.
Are its other tentacles still on the boat?
Yeah, you see a couple in the boat, a couple holding the boat.
Awesome. I'm gonna try one more time with my hand axe.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't shoot a bow underwater because it won't go anywhere. Yep, hand axe. Disadvantage, you said?
Yep.
12?
That was the strength check. What just a straight roll?
Yeah. With
So just-
disadvantage.
No, just a
12.
straight roll.
Oh. Oh.
That was for you pulling away from it. The attack roll's normal.
Oh. Okay. So higher than 12. Because my first one was 14. But
Alright, that hits.
mean, it's
the,
up to
the
you.
next time you get it, you can, like, maybe if I like do a stabbing motion instead of this big arc, I'll get it, and you cut into it, and this black nasty liquid comes out. Still pulling you. Another 15 feet. You're maybe
Oh, it's still holding on?
Still holding on.
Smokes.
Did you roll damage for that? I didn't even.
No, I didn't.
I mean, you didn't roll a 20, so it didn't cut it off.
I got a
so.
5. 5 for damage.
If you would have rolled a nat 20, I would have let you cut the damn thing off. But... Okay, we'll edit that out.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
You get
How
one
far
more
away am
strike.
I?
You get one more strike.
Well, we going for it. $18.
You get it another good swing, cut into it, but you didn't cut clean through it. Pulls you
It was 4 points of damage, by the way.
even closer.
Even closer? Am I like super close to it now?
So it's starting to wrap up around you. You can't move no more. It's constricting.
Is it now?
That's 1 point of bludgeoning damage. The fuck, I rolled a 1.
Ow.
And you're sitting there and you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
squeeze you again.
While it's trying to squeeze me, can I do something? Is there something I can try to do?
You can try.
Awesome. So, if I'm able to try to do something, am I covered in that black goop?
I mean, it's like coming out around it, but it's not like sticking to you.
Okay. I'm gonna bite the tentacle. You heard me right. I am going to bite the tentacle.
Alright, make an unarmed strike against them.
Dirty 20.
You just fucking.
Wait, unarmed strike gives me +2 to hit. So yeah, dirty 20.
So what's your strength mod? You do 1 point of
Yeah, I know.
piercing
I'm
damage.
just trying to do
It's
something.
just, it's gross. It tastes like a rotten hard-boiled egg. And it's like that black liquid comes out and it's just bile. It's gross. And this thing is just
Am I
squeezing
starting
you.
to feel lightheaded because
Squeezing.
I
Yeah,
can't breathe?
you're fading in and out here.
Cool. Well, I guess as my last thing, I'm just gonna think about my dad being dead, and think about wanting revenge on my brother, and just kind of think not like this.
As you're sitting there in your final moments, as this awful beast is constricting you, pulling every last bit of breath you held, you just booming sound and this brilliant blue light, and you feel tentacle release you. And as your vision starts closing in, you see the ship is just to pieces. There's body parts floating around, cargo. The captain you see drift on by, the headless helmsman still holding on to the fuck's it
wheel?
called? The wheel, I guess. As you're slowly drifting down into the abyss. As you're thinking about your brother and your dad and all the trauma that's just happened, you're like, how can this be? And you see what you think is something that can't be true. It has to be an illusion of whatever your last dying moments are. But you see this giant hand reach to you, moving through the water.
Same
Closer.
giant hand I saw before.
And closer. Which one before?
Didn't you say there was a giant hand that went up? Oh no, that was the hand of the guy, one of the dead things. Gotcha.
And you lose consciousness before it gets to you.
Nice.
You feel warm.
Like I just peed myself.
Feels a little extra warm, actually. Your face feels tingly, and you open your eyes, and the sun baking your face, sand in your mouth, and feel very woozy and very disoriented. You're on a beach. The skies are clear. You hear the gulls calling. Slight wish and wash of the waves. Now you're here.
I'm on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So I'm waking up now.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything like around me
Just on a
as
beach.
I wake up? Beach, let's go get away.
Make a perception check.
16?
You look up and down the coastline. See a lot of crap in the water still floating around. Probably from the shipwreck, but to the east, kind of probably half a mile, maybe quarter mile away, you see docks. A couple of ships tied up.
Okay. I'm gonna start making my way towards there if I can.
Alright.
I mean, first thing I'm gonna do, straight up, I'm gonna drink from my water skin, because I'm assuming that I'm probably thirsty. Seawater is not great.
No, tastes like
Yeah, also probably want to get that nasty black gunk out.
yeah, you're kind of... There's residual taste in your mouth. Your clothes are pretty beat the fuck up.
Ah, good. So it just looks like my normal Tuesday nights. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna start walking towards the docks. I have all my other gear on me though, right?
Yeah, whatever you had on
The
you.
only thing that I'm... Okay, so I'm assuming
So you're
that
minus
I
a
already
rope.
removed it. That's what I said. I subtracted the rope from my inventory already, which actually cut down like over 5 pounds. That's ridiculous.
That's a rope's heavy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk towards there. Do I see anything, like any people?
Between you and the docks, there's like this kind of big, like rocky outcropping that comes out, kind of like a shelf of. There's this big flat slab of rock, but it's still like jagged on the front side. kind of like a little shelf.
hmm
As you get up close to that, you actually see, just as you get over it and look on the other side, there is a body chilling in this small crater. And then you look up a bit of a ways, and going up the path on these like stairs that kind of lead up to something you can't quite see. You see just a guy walking.
Can I use a perception check to see if I can tell what race the guy is from here?
Sure.
Ooh, 6.
Looks like a dude.
It's like, so at least I know its gender. It's 2020. I can't assume that.
He walks like he has testicles, so.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Not
You know
not
it.
tentacles. Not to be confused with tentacles.
Different.
Okay, so he's walking away from the crater.
Yeah, so the crater's right next to you, and like I'd say about 120 feet ahead of that is like the docks you've seen, and then there's like a stairway that kind of leads up.
Cool. I'm gonna try to go and do a investigation check on the dead body.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna try to find out what killed it. 17.
17. Also, give me a history check.
Oh, you would choose something I'm terrible at. I mean, I'm not terrible, but I'm not good at it. So what's a nat 1 gonna do to me?
You don't know what this is in front of you. You have no idea. Never seen it in your entire life. But as you're looking through it, it's actually gross. It's like a small person, maybe female. The hair looks like kelp. It's like nasty green, very wet textured skin. Teeth are kind of sharp. It's got like a feminine face. Very scrawny and bony. You know what the hell this is.
Okay.
And it looks like this kind of crater it's in. It's like something big impacted it. Like someone dropped a boulder on this person.
Cool. I'm gonna search the body.
Okay. I'll use your other investigation. You don't find anything. The person's wearing a cloak. That's about it.
No, like necklace or anything like that.
Nothing.
How's that cloak look?
Beat the fuck up.
Okay, cool. You know me. I'm gonna cut that cloak and I'm gonna take some of that as
So
cloth.
you gotta flip over this body that's been crushed, and there's bits of juices and stuff all in it. You've got a cloak that someone died from severe bludgeoning. You add that to your inventory. Just put gross cloak.
Can I add my own items?
I can add it.
Custom item. Here we go. Hold on. Gross cloak.
Yep.
Cool. I now have a gross cloak. Alright, cool. So now I'm gonna go towards those steps and try to get up towards town.
Okay, so you start heading closer. There's a bunch of ships docked up. Looks like they prepared for the storm that came through. As you get up to the top of the stairs, you see the town. You know what town it is, but you see a town fairly big. And like right at the top of it is looks like an inn or a tavern, and in front of the door you see the gentleman you've seen trying to get into the building.
Is he trying to get in, like...
He's like trying the
angry or-
doorknob.
Okay. Can I roll a perception to see if I can see anything about him now?
Sure.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Uh, looks like a half elf, you think? Wearing some nice clothes. A little bit fancy, but not too fancy. He's got, looks like a traveler's bag. And he's, you know,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna call out to him.
Hey, dude, what's going on? How you doing?
and that's where we're gonna end it.
Okay. So basically, I died. Cool. That was fun.